offense to begin this third quarter. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on their defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he's got his big tight end here. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On the handoff, this is Swift. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Back to throw. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Still 3rd down.
And a manageable 3rd down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Got it. Ready? Right. Check smash. Panther 11.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they wind up with a gain of 11 there on 4th down. They'll run right here with Swift. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Up the middle they go. Smiley. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll run with Swift. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Swift again, but he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he won't get to the line of scrimmage as they push him back to the 2. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Chigakonkwo, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
You got it figured out by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Now that Eagle offense will stay out there as he'll go for 2.
Ready.
They'll try and sneak it. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. First possession of the second half now for Washington. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. They'll set up to throw. And that's complete. It's Allington. And he's going to have a Commanders first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. They'll run left with Pollard. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Here's a handoff out of the gun. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator is going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Eagles are right back in this football game. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at about the 32. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 79 yards on the ground here for Swift. He's got a first down as well. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play.
And sometimes all of your best laid plans of play design, your X's and O's, they can't always account for individual effort defensively. And this was one of those times. Just a terrific play to hustle over there and get the running back to the ground.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Hurts. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
That's good for an Eagle.
But first down, Hurts. And incomplete on the deep ball. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Throwing is Hurts. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. That's Daron Payne with a sack that time.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. So a big, big kick coming now for Jake Elliott. Made his first, this now from 42 yards out. The kick by Elliott is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. We knew this had the potential to be a tight game, but with less than 3 minutes to play. Couldn't be any tighter. We're all tied.
All locked up, right? And this next drive is going to tell us everything we need to know about this game, because I want to see how they come out with the football. Are they going to be aggressive and attack downfield? You still got a 2-minute warning to come up? Or are they going to be conservative and try and hold on and maybe just get to overtime?
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this, because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Gets this to Moore.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well, because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch and turn upfield and pick up the first down.
Here's 2nd and 8. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up on Trayvon Diggs. And the Eagles force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
They'll drop to throw. Looking for White on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 30. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Once again, it's Swift. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The Eagles hustling to the line, clock rolling. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to take the lead here in the final minute. The kick by Elliott is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Fielded. Now on the return. Oh, no, the ball is loose. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line. So holding on the offense, they go ahead and decline. And the ball will change hands on the fumble recovery. From the gun, here's Swift. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.